welcome back to my channel. I'm so glad you're here today. This is a really fun video. I'm going to share a few things that I've gathered at HomeGoods. You're seeing that now. I'll talk a little bit more about that later. And then I'm going to organize my bathroom vanity, which is so dirty and so disorganized. It has just been needing a refresh for a long time. And then you'll come along with me on a Saturday afternoon as I get our house ready for just the rest of the weekend. I clean the kitchen up and then start a fun movie night with my kiddos after playing sports all day. So I'm glad you're here. I hope this video is encouraging and motivating to you. And don't forget to like and subscribe. Okay, so I woke up this morning and I was just ready to tidy up our primary bathroom. It just felt dirty to me and unorganized, and I had some time before we headed out for our first soccer game of the morning. And so I set up my camera so I could catch it on film for you guys. And first I removed all the clutter off the counter. I typically keep the stuff that I use daily on the counter. And part of me thinks, this is so junky. But the other part of me thinks, man, I use this all the time. It's so much easier for it to stay out. So you'll have to let me know in the comments below. Do you guys keep things out on your bathroom counter, or does the junk bother you? I'm really interested to see what you guys do or what your favorite way to keep your stuff is. If you put it back in the drawers or under the cabinet, or if you just leave it out. Anyways, I cleaned that off, and then I kind of dusted off the dust and hair and that sort of thing off the counter before I sprayed the chemical on it, just because that's easier. And I knew if I would just clean this space first before I tried to start organizing, that it would be less overwhelming to me. I typically avoid organizing when I know it's going to be stressful. Like, I know getting all the stuff out of its place, even if it's in a place where it's not organized, taking it out to organize creates a bigger mess first. You know what I'm talking about? When you decide to start a project and then you look down halfway through and you're in this huge mess and it just feels so frustrating, like all of your energy to clean the space is gone and now you have to handle this huge mess. Yeah, I avoid that. So anyways, today I just decided to kind of lean in and start cleaning. So I started underneath my sink. I pulled everything out. And it was pretty dirty under there, so I did go ahead and clean the surface. I have kind of those like drawer liners at the bottom of the sink, just in case if we ever had a leak, I wouldn't want it to seep into the wood or anything. So I cleaned that first, and then I start going through my products, and later on you'll see me kind of chuckle. I found a bottle of perfume. I have definitely had at least a decade. I don't use perfume very often, and I've been holding on to this Burberry perfume for the longest time. But I'm so proud of myself. I went ahead and tossed it because I know it's probably expired, one, but two, I'm not really going to use it. It's not serving me, so it doesn't really have, it hasn't earned its spot under my sink. So I did go ahead and toss that perfume. But anyways, I felt so stressed starting this project. But now that I'm finished with it, I feel so much better. So I'm going to let some music play, but you'll just see me kind of cleaning out this cabinetry for a minute. thing about finally cleaning out spaces is sometimes you find treasures. So in this red box you see here, it's a lot of Estee Lauder makeup and skincare that I definitely forgot I had. I buy some every year at like Black Friday. They seem to put a good sale on, and I really like a lot of the face serums and eye creams and that sort of thing. And so I typically buy a holiday kit. Well, I guess I forgot I bought one last year, so I was shocked when I found all of this skincare and some makeup. Very excited to have found that. I can't wait to use it now that I know where it is and just have it organized and easier to use. And then part of me thinks if I had better systems in place and was more organized, I wouldn't find things, 8 months after I buy them. So that's motivating to me. I really am going to try to get into more spaces in my home over the next month or so and clean in more detail. And I will try to film that and just kind of share the journey with you guys, and hopefully encourage y'all to do the same in your homes. Find those treasures you didn't even know were in there just by organizing a little bit. I have a 8-year-old daughter who shares this space with me. She uses a lot of my hair products and just styling tools, hair ties, hair clips, that sort of thing. And so I have noticed since she has gotten a little bit older and into trying more stuff with her hair that this drawer is harder to keep organized. And I think part of that is just there's too much stuff in it, but also there's two people using it. So I'm hoping that these drawers are easier to use now that I've gone through them. So I finished the bottom drawer, which is our hair drawer. It's got hair ties, hair clips, bobby pins, my straightening iron, that sort of thing. And then these top two drawers have a lot of spare stuff. Like I ended up finding probably 4 tubes of toothpaste. So apparently I think we're out of toothpaste all the time and just buy more. So I put those together. So hopefully the next time one of my kids or my husband or I run out of toothpaste, I'll remember to go check this drawer before I just put it on our Walmart pickup order. So anyways, I'm just going through. This drawer also has a lot of like my travel stuff in it. So even then, if you find things that you haven't traveled in a while and you're like, how old is this product? So a lot of product I did just throw away that I know I've had for a few years or so. I just don't think that it works that well when it's that old. So that's a lot of what I could get rid of this time was just expired products, things that I had multiples of, and just really cleaning it out. I don't know if you've cleaned out these drawers, somehow they become like junk drawers and just catch everything. So you'll see me going through all of that stuff now. It's a little bit later in the day. At this point, you saw me cleaning this morning, and then I took one of my children to their soccer game, and I came back and I got in my own workout clothes. I don't know if you noticed I was wearing something different the last little bit of that last clip. And I got a workout in, and then we took another kiddo to a basketball game. And now we are home for the evening, and I am cleaning our kitchen. There were dishes everywhere. And I don't know, I've shared this with you guys, but we do dishes pretty much every day, yet there are always so many. We eat most of our meals at home, and we're a pretty big family, so that should just kind of be expected. I guess it just goes along with the territory. But you'll see me, I'm unloading the dishwasher and then reloading the dishwasher because we had so much. And then I actually got a new drying rack for water bottles, like the big Stanley and Awalas and that sort of, those kind of cups. So I'm going to be using that later in the video, and I love that just to help those dry faster because all of my kiddos and I use a water bottle at home. We don't just use cups. And really the goal behind that is if all of my kids got a new cup every time they wanted a water, I would be doing way more laundry, or not laundry, but dishes. The time I was actually at home and getting to do dishes, we had already had a lot of kids' sports that day. My son had had a soccer game, and another one of my sons had had a basketball game, and then my daughter had a basketball game. And I don't know about you, but when I am cheering for the kids, I just have so much fun. I like to learn all the names of all the kids on the team and just cheer them on. I think it's so fun to watch the kids learn a new sport and just try to learn, the rules and see their personality, see if they're really competitive or more laid back. I just think it's really fun, and that is a part of parenthood that I have been surprised I like so much, as just the kids have been more into sports, to see that kind of unfold and see how their personalities shine in the sports that they're choosing. I just think it's so fun. So it's always a lot of work, and it really takes over a lot of our weekends. I don't feel like we have very much downtime on the weekends during sports season. And since the kids play different types of sports, kind of the seasons just don't really end, which I think is also kind of funny. When I was a kid, there were definitely like more clear seasons of sports, and now like the kids will play the sport all year round. So anyways, I think that's one of the driving reasons why I try to clean a little bit in our home each day, is because I really don't have the time on the weekend right now to put a lot of effort into cleaning the house. I just don't have big chunks of time to take care of that. So little effort throughout the week each. So yeah, I try to do just a little bit each day throughout the week. It just seems to make it easier, and where I don't feel the pressure on the weekend to spend a lot of time cleaning. And so it kind of gives me the freedom to feel like I can go to all the kids' games and just enjoy. And then like what we're doing tonight, we're fixing to have a movie night. After I get the kitchen clean, I'm going to make popcorn for the kids, and I'm going to make myself my favorite little soda water drink right now and just enjoy the evening with the kids, and I just can't wait. big things are clean, the counters are pretty clean, the dishes are put up, there's no clutter around, so I'm calling it good. And now that's clean, we're gonna go ahead and get ready for movie night. I'm gonna make the kids popcorn. That is just their favorite thing right now. They are asking for popcorn probably 2 or 3 times a week. So I try to say yes on the weekends, and I even let them eat it in the living room, which causes a mess. But it's kind of a fun mess. Like if that's what really makes their day, you know, they will only like eating popcorn in the living room. Like it will only be special while they're, you know, little. I think that, you know, other things will become cool in the future. So I'm just going to embrace it now while they're little and make them some popcorn. And then I really like the flavored carbonated water. I used to drink a lot of soda and I've kind of switched to this, but recently when I'm wanting something a little bit sweeter, I will put some like flavored syrup in these waters. And so this one, I'm using a flavored LaCroix that I got on sale at Costco. And then I'm going to put a little bit of sugar-free vanilla syrup in it. And it is so good. It hits the spot. It's just a fun little drink to kind of end the night with. And so that's my treat. And then the kids are getting popcorn. And I'm just going to kind of wrap this video here. Thank you so much for joining me today. I hope you enjoyed the video. And I hope that you will subscribe to my channel. It really helps it out. And like this video. And I will see you in the next one. Bye.